Welcome in, guys. We've got some breaking news to get into today. We could not wait until the next episode to get this to you, so we had to do a quick video just to give you an update on this news.
You guys get back-to-back days of news from us. Back-to-back days, so that's pretty good, right?
We didn't even have a chance to get our jerseys on or anything. It was such big news, so much that we just had to come down here real quick and just shoot a video and let you know. So let's get right into it.
Alright, so for this news, we have news. Russell Wilson just coming in maybe like an hour ago, but we didn't have time to just come down here straight away, so we just came here as quick as we could. But yeah, so Russell Wilson getting traded to the Broncos. The Broncos had, I believe, a trade. Can I actually see that trade? Because I didn't bring my tablet down here. Okay, so 5 picks, 2 first-rounders, 2 second-rounders, and a 5th-rounder. Denver quarterback Drew Lock and defensive lineman Shelby Harris is also part of the deal, along with tight end Noah Fant. So, I mean, do you think they're overpaying at all? Because that's 3 good players. Drew Lock, he's not that good, but Noah Fant, solid tight end, and Shelby Harris, I believe.
Shelby Harris,
he's a pretty good defensive back.
I think no matter what.
Wait, did they just get Russell Wilson for that trade?
I think so.
Just Russell Wilson for 5 picks, 3 players.
I think no matter how you look at this, I think Denver won the trade.
Well, yeah, they got Russell Wilson, but...
You go from...
And they didn't get rid of Jerry Jeudy.
No.
Or Cortland Sutton. Just the tight end.
So you go from having essentially no quarterback last year. Denver had Teddy Bridgewater. They had Drew Lock.
No, he's a straight up bad.
No. You go from essentially no quarterback at all
to one of the best quarterbacks in the league, obviously. Top 10, maybe even
the
top
the only way that it would be a better scenario is if you get a guy like Aaron Rodgers. That didn't happen. Russell Wilson, definitely the next best.
Which you saw in the thumbnail. Aaron Rodgers, no. But, you got Russell Wilson, check,
So,
it goes like that.
I think Denver wins this trade no matter what. So now you throw Russell Wilson into the mix with Jerry Jeudy,
They're going to be a scary
Sutton,
team.
Tim Patrick. Those guys have the skills needed. They just needed somebody that could throw the ball to them. Mm-hmm. Russell Wilson can do that.
Yeah. So, do you want to talk about the next?
The next big one. Man, we've been talking about this for a couple weeks, and we finally have some news on it. We've got the answer. Aaron Rodgers will be back with the Green Bay Packers next year.
Now, we were totally wrong about last. We said we don't even think that he's going to be back with the Packers this year, but now that he's like the most. Actually, you say it because I don't want to steal the spotlight again.
Don't steal my story again. No, we were wrong. And the thing about the NFL and the off season and free agency,
anything can happen.
Anything can happen. Nothing surprises me.
You can talk about Aaron Rodgers, but I'm going to talk about the other guy.
So, Aaron Rodgers, back with the Green Bay Packers. They signed him to a 4-year, $200 million contract.
4 years. He's going to be 43.
42.
42.
42
he's 38.
At the end of this contract. It gives him an average salary of $50 million a year, which is more than, that's the largest salary in NFL history.
I thought Patrick Mahomes was, but that's a 10-year.
That's a 10-year, yeah.
$500 million, so he's getting $50 million a year. So
right. Well, not his was structured to where he gets less and it builds up.
Oh,
throughout.
okay.
So less, but then he'll end up making more than $50 million per year.
But then
towards the end,
but Aaron Rodgers gets $50 million a year guaranteed, right?
Aaron Rodgers gets $153 million guarantee as part of this.
So like at the end of his contract.
So he can go out day one of the 2022 season, break his leg on the first play of the season, and no matter what, they've got to pay him $153 million.
Yep, that's dumb.
That's maybe not. I mean, he is a 2-year in a row MVP.
Yeah, I guess.
He's definitely one of the best.
One of the best, not the best though.
So
Tom Brady is probably the best quarterback to ever play
So
football.
is it dumb? No, it's not dumb. He's great. He's been great for them for a long time.
Is it very smart? No, it's not very smart.
But look at the available quarterbacks on the market.
Yeah, you got Ryan Fitzpatrick. He's a star. And you got who? Andy Dalton, another star. This is the greatest quarterbacks to play football ever.
Is this thing on? Aaron Rodgers was the right pick.
No.
You don't want
No, I'm kidding.
Ryan
I'm kidding. I'm
Fitzpatrick.
kidding.
You
I'm
don't
kidding.
want
I'm
Andy
kidding.
Dalton on the. You don't want to roll the dice and maybe get Deshaun Watson and maybe he's able to play. This was the right call for the Packers.
Yep.
And with this news comes the next news, of course, with the Packers, and we all knew this was going to happen.
But also,
simultaneously.
there's also more news that we could talk about.
Well, before we get to that, Davante Adams, of course, we all knew it was going to happen.
You steal my story now?
Go ahead.
Okay, so Davante Adams they franchise tagged him. So, wait, does that mean it's 1 year contract for a franchise tag, or is it like more
The
years?
franchise tag, it definitely means that they get him next year.
Yeah.
Then from that point, they have to make a deal with a new contract if they choose to.
So, I think, they're going to be definitely in the playoffs this year again.
But Davante Adams is 29,
And a half.
going on 30 at some point in the next season. He's not going to be, if he's there for 4 more years, he's not going to be the same caliber player. So they're going to have to get somebody else in there to kind of
But
step in.
I do really think that Aaron Rodgers and Davante Adams, the dynamic duo, just pass it up to him, and you got the one of the best quarterback wide receiver duos in the entire league. Obviously, Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase are the best in the league, but
Of course. Who dey? So that's our news.
and then you got Calvin Ridley. He got suspended for the next season for
gambling,
gambling. I couldn't think of the word.
betting on a football game.
I think it was the Super Bowl.
He is suspended for the entire next season. What that means to me is Calvin Ridley's done. He
Garrett Wilson can still go to the Falcons.
He barely played at all last year. He's not going to play at all this coming year. He's almost 27. I think he's going on 27. He'll be going on 28 by the time he returns, taking 2 years off. Ask Le'Veon Bell how that works out. I don't think it does.
It doesn't work out at all. It does not work out at all. Because Le'Veon Bell on the Ravens changed his number by 11, just minus 17, or 28 minus 11. You got 17. And that's what he changed his number to. I don't know why.
He was number 26 on the Steelers.
26, okay.
That's okay. That's okay.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not like you. I'm not been... I wasn't really even a football fan when he was on the Steelers. I mean, I was probably like 7. Wait, when was that?
It was, oh man, it's been so long ago. 4 years ago?
So
5, maybe?
7 or 6.
I mean, he's been an irrelevant player for so long, it's just hard to keep track.
Yeah.
But that's going to happen to Calvin Ridley. Calvin Ridley was good, but he's
I
just...
think he was number 28.
Anyway, but it's funny though. Pete Rose, back in the day, gambled on some
Baseball games.
and he's been excluded from the Hall of Fame. Can't be associated with the Reds really for anything. I mean, he was basically kicked out of the MLB forever. So it's interesting to see what actually happens with Calvin Ridley. Is it just a 1-year suspension, or is this it? And I think this is it. Even if it's just a 1 year, I think he's done. It's hard to come back from 2 years of not playing football.
It is, but he was very good. I mean, he's still probably practicing, or he maybe be playing Call of Duty or Fortnite in his basement. You never know.
He could be.
Could be working on football, could be playing video games.
So our goal is to keep this kind of short and sweet. So we won't take up any more time, but we wanted to break this news and let you know what's going on, because our goal is to keep you informed so that you know what's going on with football. So that's it for us for this breaking news.
Yep.
Father-son football fanatics.
See you in the next episode.
See you next time.